Okay, I am so excited about this DIY. I am so excited, you guys. All right. The ones that follow me know how much I love retro, okay? I bought this a couple years ago from Hobby Lobby. It was $4. And if you got it on sale, 30, 40, 50, depending on when you get it. Here's another one. Okay. This year they had this and another one. So I just got this one because I just am doing it for the purpose of showing you now you can make your own. You don't have to be at the mercy of only getting two different kinds. And for, like I said, the same ones were out for a couple years, so they don't change. What I did is I went online and I thought, okay, they got these from somewhere, and they have glued it on. It's a hard cardboard, okay, thick. It's thick. It's like almost like a real thin particle board, if you will. And then they put a little easel on it. We're gonna make our own. I was never so excited to go online, Google vintage patriotic pictures, okay? Okay, wait till you see just some. And this is just some. I'm telling you, there are so many, I couldn't believe it. But I'm going to show you what I did and what I printed out. Okay, here's one. How adorable. Here's another one. Here's another one. Okay, all right, are you ready? I'm in love, and this one is going to be a cutout of Norman Rockwell. Yep, this is gonna go into my 4th of July decor. Can you imagine that with an easel standing up? This one I took off from Graphic 45, and they've got their watermark. I don't care about that because I can't find the paper yet, and I want to get the pad of paper because this one just reminds me of a crafter. Imagine, and the mind, it's like her mind is just thinking of all these things. And I just love the way that they put these flowers around her and all these images behind her. And I'm just assuming it's her thinking about all these different things here. That's the way I'm going to look at it anyway and interpret it. But anyway, it says, believe with all your heart, imagine with all your mind, create your own beautiful dream. Love this. And until I can get my paper pad, I am going to put this on my craft desk. So I printed that out. Look, look. You guys, tell me, there is no difference. There is no difference. The only difference is you're going to be able to print whatever you want. Ready? Whatever your heart desires. She is going to be a cutout as well. These you can put in your 3-tier like you saw in my 4th of July home tour. I had this one in my 3-tier, and I have this one in my kitchen. Okay, and I have something else I'm going to be doing with some of these as well. But I am going to do something I think you're really going to like for another holiday coming up. Look, look at how cute. Oh my gosh. Now, okay, if there's something that you like, okay, and there's no way you could really cut this out and keep your 25 cents and your good housekeeping and all that, okay, do a different craft with it. Frame it. Get a frame from the Dollar Tree. Scruff it up black or white or red, whatever. But you are limitless now, you guys. I'm telling you, I feel like I struck gold. Look. You are not going to go, I don't care if you go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, wherever. You are not going to find these options. You're not. You ready? Okay. All right. Okay. I am in love. Look, she's making sure that the flag doesn't hit the ground. How cute is this? And this is from Ladies Home Journal. Can't see the date. I can't read it. Anyway, it says buy United States war-saving bonds and stamps. So this was back in the 40s. And it was, like I said, Ladies Home Journal magazine. All right, again, this one I wouldn't want to cut out. All right, I mean, what I mean by that, see how this one is cut out where they've actually, you know, cut around the picture? This one, if you did that, you're going to be cutting away this, and I want to see that where it's talking about the war bonds, okay? So this one I would probably frame or put onto a plaque, something of that nature. Okay, look. Oh my gosh, I love this. So this will go out next year in my decor. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can you tell I'm excited? Okay. Enough ranting and raving. Get on with it, Davida. So, I don't have, nor would I have the means of cutting out anything as tough as this, okay? So, the next best thing I came up with is, oh my gosh, I love these guys. Okay, I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do, you love her? Look. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do, where did you go? Where are you? Come back to me. Her. I'm going to do her, and I'm going to do these adorable little cuties. And I'm going to put them where they're going to stand up with an easel effect. One day I just, I don't know, for about a couple hours, I just went through and looked at different things on Google, and then I just saved the image and printed it out. Oh my gosh. So, I'll put these up. And remember, and then this one, she's not cut out like these guys, okay? Not like that. She is like just, they took the picture and just went around and put it on a plaque. And that's what I'm talking about as far as, say this one. Because I still want the flagpole, if you will, whatever it is, or, yeah, I guess it's the flag, what she's holding, the flag staff. Anyway, so I want to leave that. So what I would do is, instead of an oval, because you would, again, lose some of the picture, just put it on chipboard again, and then put your glitter, because this has glitter, and put your glitter around it. The same way I did this. Remember? Let me get her back up here. Remember for my cake? This is one of the pictures that I cut out and printed, and just cut it in a circle shape and put on the Chanel stem. And down here, and this is how I decorated my 4th of July cake. This one, I put the glitter around, like this one from Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you. I honestly, I mean, when I was like, this is crazy. Now, some of you that, you know, could care less about retro, you're going, yeah, that's great, whatever. If you really like this kind of decor, I'm going crazy. I'm loving it. Did I already tell you how much I'm loving it? Okay, now, you probably wondered, what is she doing with the chicken bites? I'm using it for cardstock. Why throw this away? When you go to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, the chipboard is not any stronger than this. So every time something emptied, or my husband got done with cereal, shredded wheat. Hello, here you go. Perfect. If you want it thicker, cut the shape out twice and glue 2 pieces together, whatever. But what we're going to do right now is we are going to cut out these guys. Okay, so I'm going to cut out his little shape, his little pants here. Let me get the camera to make sure you're, so you can see. And I think I would just use a glue stick for this. I wouldn't use white glue because white glue is going to, wrinkle it, you know, because it's wet, where opposed to the glue stick, you know what I mean. It's just going to be a smoother transition from the picture onto the box. And I'm cutting this out first deliberately because I want the exact shape on my box, chipboard if you will, so it matches the picture. And then to finish it off, I'm going to do what they did. And it looks like, I start cutting and I can't talk. It looks like they took either the paint or the ink and just inked the sides here. If you can see up here, you can see it's kind of feathery looking. Whether that was meant to happen or not, I don't know. Doesn't matter because I'm going to do it that way with an ink pad. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, now I'm going to trace with the pencil the outline of what I cut. So here, I don't think you can see too well. Let me get up. You can see a little bit. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out the box, aka chipboard, if you will. And how cool is this as far as recycling? Okay, so you're saving your pocketbook. And you're saving a box from just being thrown away. If you feel like this isn't sturdy enough, cut 2 of them and glue them together. Think about this, guys. Think about for Christmas, for ornaments. Okay? Just saying, you never know what I'm going to be doing on a DIY. Believe me, I have got a lot of ideas for Christmas in July and Christmas crafts for home decor and gifts. Really excited about showing you. I always love bringing things to show you to make. Almost there. I really should have my shorter scissors here's the print and here's the cereal box. And now you can tweak where if it's a little bit too high or if it isn't perfectly with the print, now you can go ahead after you glue it on and then just trim it. Okay, now once it's glued, I'm going to make an easel and I'll show you how to do that, and then I will come around and either I'll use, I don't know if I'll use glitter or not. No, I don't think I'll use glitter on this one. I'm just going to take an ink pad and go around all sides. Okay, I wanted to show you too. Okay, you might not want this as your backing. For me, it really doesn't matter because wherever I put these, you're not going to care about the back. No one's going to see it. But if you were going to do this to give to someone, then you turn it the opposite way. Okay, because if you do it the same way, you're going to still have this side. So you want to turn it around, okay? And then when you turn it, it'll be the right side, so you're getting the back of this. Or you could even put a piece of Patriotic paper, scrapbook paper, on the back and just trace it out. And again, with your glue stick, glue it on, okay? And I'll do one like that just to show you. But the glue stick is the way you want to go. This worked like a charm. If you use wet glue, like Elmer's or tacky, it's going to buckle and it's not going to look as smooth and as finished. So definitely, if it were me, which I did, I just used my glue stick. All right, so now I have little pieces here. You can see I need to cut, and then up here, just a little bit around here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I wanted to glue it on first so I knew exactly what I needed to cut. Okay guys, I'm back. And like I said earlier, I was cleaning out my craft closet and I came across this pack of 4th of July paper that I had got. I went to a scrapbook convention in Anaheim. Oh, had to be 5 years ago. Well, hello, I found it. Forgot I even had it. Look at what was inside of it. Does she look familiar? Does this one look familiar? Hello? The one I had on my cake that I printed out. I want you to look at the difference, okay? Again, I'm excited. Look at the difference, how little this is, okay? This one I also saw on Google. Point being, I could have made her any size I wanted. I chose to make her, this one I think was printed as a 3x3 or something. Look how tiny this one is. And this is like a little, what you would put in a button. You know what I'm saying? I'm so excited, I can't stand it. Okay, so I decided since I found this, I'll go ahead and back this so you can see how nice it will look. Also, I made my easel, okay? I just took the back part of the cereal box. I'll show you what part exactly. It was on this side and it was this, okay? This is the cereal box. And just cut down and then, you know, just trim that up. But what I did is then I folded it in half so it would be more sturdy. And then I folded it, and I'm going to hot glue this part, not with the glue stick, because I want it to stick really well. So what it will do is I will glue it and set it down and sit to where you want it to, you know, how you want your piece to stand up, if you want it to lay back more, if you want it straight up or whatever. So I'm going to figure out where and how far up I want it. That will determine how it lays, or stands, I should say. So I'm going to figure that out, pick out the piece of paper. I'll bring you back when I trace it, and we're going to be in business. Okay, I took it out of the package, and now I'm going to find, and this is backed on both sides. What I'm going to do next year, I'm not going to do it this year, I'm just sure I won't, but I'm going to make a banner, okay? I'm going to make a banner for my fireplace. You know, this year where I have my rag strip banner, and I'll probably keep that up too, and then, because I like layering, and then I'll make a big, and I'm talking big piece banner, not little, but probably almost the whole size of this. Obviously not the whole square, but you know what I'm saying, the whole length of it. Because, for instance, this paper goes perfect with these, especially this paper, because it's so old looking, very Americana, although my decor is not. Next year, who knows what I'll do. But look at both sides, how pretty, guys. Oh, I'm so glad I found this. Forgot I had it. Oh, moral of the story, clean out your craft closet. And then this one, very old, looks like wallpaper almost. And there's that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a banner with this. This is going to be really pretty. And then I think there's a couple more patterns in here. I always get sidetracked, see? Look, that's pretty. That's that one. That's the ledger. Oh, I still think there's one more. Yeah, there is. The polka dot looks dirty down here. And then this. Cool. All right, so now I have a project I already know that I'm going to do for next year for you guys. How do you like that? And this is the other side of that ledger if I didn't show you. Okay, well, I guess this is the least that, well, no, but I like this side. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do, oh, I like that one too, dang it. I'll just use this. That's okay. All right. Like I said, you're going to go the opposite of what you did, because when you turn it over, it'll be the right side, if that makes sense. Got the glue gun heating up. I'll probably go ahead and I'll cover this with the same paper since I'm doing this part. Again, would I do this for all of them? No, I know I wouldn't, because it's only for my decor, and no one's going to see this side of it. But for the purpose of this video, I am doing it in case you want to do it, in case you're giving it for a gift. And again, that is the only reason I would do this, is if it was for a gift. Because, of course, if it's a gift, you want it to look, you know, want it to look clean everywhere. Remember, I traced it like this. Okay, so now when I turn it over and put it onto this, whatever side I wanted, I made sure to do it the way I showed you, so this would be on the back side, because if not, it's going to be the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? I hope I made that clear. What I'll do is I'll glue this on now with the glue stick. I'm going to cover this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this side. I won't have to worry about this because this is going to be glued. So it's this side that I'm going to be cutting. I am so glad I found this paper, you guys, because this year I went out and I bought a few pieces. I did not like what I saw. Now, of course, I don't have any scrapbook places around here anymore. The one that was left in my area went out of business. Doggone it, I used to like to go in there. I'd always go in after I went to the dentist because I live in a small community. It's a suburb. To get places, you know, you have to drive a little bit, not far, but I mean, the way gas is right now, I will go, like if I know I'm going to the dentist, okay, I would go to the dentist and then I would always know, okay, I'll go. So happy to find this paper. that I've had for years and forgot. Just going to trace this out, glue it, and I know you guys don't like sticking around for that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it real close to this. Hopefully I won't have to cut that much. And I'm going to use a pen. I ended up using a pen because I just could not see the pencil that well. Because the background of this paper is kind of the color of what the lead is. Alright, so, and I always keep my scraps, because you never know what you can use them for. What I was going to tell you also, by backing this, if you decide to, it just gives it that extra stability. Now, this is, you can tell, this isn't a real thin piece of paper like some. It's not cardstock really. I wouldn't call it cardstock, but it's a little bit heavier than regular scrapbook paper, if that makes sense. So it is going to just make this even sturdier. Although this, I mean, yeah, okay, this can move a little bit. It's going to do the same as what this one did. So I am extremely pleased, and my mind is just going 1,000 miles a minute thinking what I'm going to do with all these different things that I've found. And of course, you know you will always be the first ones to know. And if anybody's interested in this paper, I'm sure somewhere online they probably still sell it. Like I said, I got this at a scrapbook convention. I always drag some of my friends with me because a lot of my friends don't do crafts. A couple of them do scrapbook, so they'll go with me. But this did come from a scrapbook convention, although I do love those scrapbook not convention necessarily, expo. You know what I mean, where they come and the vendors show you all the new stuff and then they're getting rid of their old line and all that. And if I remember right, this was only like $5. It was in the bins where they're selling out stuff. But if you want, you can, it's Authentique, the Freedom Collection website, AuthentiquePaper.com. So that's that. Okay, I went and my box and I got this Tim Holtz weathered wood. It's kind of a gray, matches that pretty good. Don't know about this. It's okay. All right, so the glue gun is ready. I'm going to go ahead and glue this. You want to make sure to get the edges really good. Well, all of it actually, because you don't want any of that coming up. But you can always go back once you lay it down, and if you see any part that you missed. You guys, can you believe I am already getting ready for my Christmas in July? Really like the Christmas in July because a lot of people want to start, you know, getting their stuff made. Especially, the reason that I do this too is for years and years, I used to sell to boutiques and I sold in the mall and I would do bazaars, you know, like at high schools and parks. Well, when you're doing that, you have to start in the summer. I mean, there is no way, if you think you're gonna, you know, start something right before a bazaar, unless you're doing a very minimal amount, you have to. At least I did with all the kids I had. I mean, I would do a lot of my crafting at night when they went to bed. My husband used to work, well, he worked shift work, 11 o'clock at night until the morning. Whatever. I used to stay up really late and then have to get up really early in the morning with the kids, but I had to get my stuff done. Anyway, that's why now I still like doing my Christmas in July. Okay, what I did is I took the ink and I inked around everywhere, and I went ahead and let the ink get on right. Do you see it? How you see that ink? You can see over here, I'm deliberately letting this ink get on the picture a little bit. and it just takes care of the edges and they look clean. And on this side it doesn't matter. Actually, I'm gonna ink it a little bit all over. Do you see? So that worked out well, that color. Glue that together. Okay. All right. Let that just sit for a minute. Already have the crease. Let it glue that way. And we are almost ready to glue. I want to see about how I want it to stand up. I don't want it, you know, I don't want it back like this. So I have to position this easel. So this easel's going to have to be up. I'm going to glue it right there. Check it one more time. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead and mark it just to make sure I keep my, in case I lose it for whatever reason. All right. Okay, so there it is. Okay, different from this one. They have metal. Okay. And I guess you could go to the hardware store, find this, but because this is a thicker, like I said, a particle board, unless you have a scroll saw or something, or some really heavy shears, I don't know how you would do it, but I'm just as happy with the way I did it, and it's going to have the same effect. Okay. Here's Hobby Lobby. Here's mine. Okay. Hobby Lobby, 2 years in a row, they had the same prints. Michael's, I didn't see any, nor did Joann's that I know of. I know maybe specialty boutiques might have some of these, but you're going to pay an arm and a leg. You're going to pay a lot more than what you did at Hobby Lobby. Here is Hobby Lobby, and DeVita's, from a printout from Google, and a cereal box. What do you think? I feel like I hit the jackpot. Okay, I'm going to do these two. I'm going to cut him out further because there's enough of him I can use, and her as well. You could put these cutouts, like I said, on a 3-tier shelf. You could put them on your coffee table with decor. You could put them in a bathroom if you decorate your bathroom at all for holidays. I mean, these can sit anywhere. A hutch. Okay, so I cut her out, and I cut him out, and I traced him on this side, traced her on this side. I don't know if you can see. And then I'm going to use this part here for one easel, and this part in the middle for the other. Glue her on, and I also did his out of the same box. Now, she is on chipboard. The reason I was going to tell you that too. The reason that I put it, you know, with the box part to the back of her is I didn't want to cover it with scrapbook paper. To me, it's a waste. For me, because this is not a gift, this is just what I'm going to put in my house. So I just am going to leave the chipboard showing. With him, I have a piece of scrapbook paper that was left over from the first one I did, so I went ahead and let this part show, and then I'll just cover it. I also found something else in my closet, and I also got this when I went to that scrapbook convention. I must have put everything I got in a particular box or something, because it's right at the same time I got that paper. I wouldn't have put on the easel. I would have waited, but since I decided to do this, it's not a big deal. And I have one of these that I'm sure a lot of you have, where you can put the glitter in here, put this down. Okay. So let's, and this glue came with that, and it has a really fine tip, which I like. Okay, let's see how this is going to look. Oh, it's pretty. I like it. So I'm going to glitter him up just around here, because if you notice, this one, they have glitter on the drum. I don't know if you can tell. I think you can right there. And so I'm going to glitter him, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just glittered around his jacket and his hat. So that turned out cute. And this is a very, very fine glitter. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to go any further with it. Okay, so we have our little singer done. We have our little kids done singing. What do you think they're singing? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're just going to finish up with our ink, inking the edges, and that makes for a nice clean edge, so you're not seeing the cardboard and picture marrying together with the glue stick. It just looks more finished. And if any gets on here, like right there, all the better. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it right now to... I like it. Okay, so going to finish that and get the easel, and I'll be back with everything that we've done. And there will be ones that I will probably do just like I did for my cake. This could be put just like this as a hanger. So, okay, what I decided to do with her, I didn't want to put the glitter all on the perimeter of the star, so I just put a dot of glue on each, as you can see, and now I'm just going to go over it with this really fine glitter, and then it'll just shine enough, I think, to look pretty. And I'm going to do the same just right here, not all the way down, just a little bit here, here, and here on the stripes of the flag. And then that just gives a little bit of a shine. Okay, I am done, and this is all I'm doing with her. Just add a little bit of sparkle onto the stars and onto the flag that she has wrapped around her shoulders. So, again, here she is. Here's the, I don't know if you can see him, I'm going to move this back. This little guy, and my little singers. So guys, here are my take on Hobby Lobby's retro kits. I hope you like it. I hope you try it. And until the next DIY, home tour collaboration, whatever the case is, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. I'll be talking to you soon, guys. Bye.